Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are on Grimm season 3 episode 18. I am watching this right after the last one because it was that good. I just needed to hit play on the next one. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and get stuck into this episode. Here we go. The queen was terrified and offered the little man all the riches of the kingdom if only he would leave the newborn child alone. Also, side note, we confirmed that Renard was the dad, didn't we? I don't know why I forgot about that.
I suggest you stay away from the windows. The fewer people who know you're here, the better.
Royal child cries.
We had a couple nice moments on the plane. She's a Grimm, and I'm a Hexen Beast.
Here we go. I'm genuinely nervous.
Yeah.
Sir Nick Burkhart is here to see you.
Send him up.
Are you kidding me? You're letting him up here? If he tries to take our baby, kill him.
What is happening? Renard gets a gun there?
The Nadlin Shada has gone home.
I'm anxious.
What if they are there?
We want that child unharmed.
What about the others?
Do what you have to.
This has to be done. Now.
We're on our way.
Okay, so Victor's heading to Portland now as well. And they've got people on the inside working for them. Oh dear. Deary me. Please let this go okay. Oh, Nick has a gun as well. There is no trust here. No trust at all. Finger on the trigger.
We gonna do this out here?
Put the gun away. Close to hand, but away. Uh-oh. Ring up. She's gonna have to ring up.
She may have been carrying a child with her.
I'm pretty sure that's her. Or more to the point, who you are again.
It's good to be back, Nick.
That little smile that she did. Oh, terrifying.
The best chance you and your baby have right now is for us to work together.
I liked that. I think he handled that really well.
Don't you have something to say?
I think he's right.
She's up there with the kid. 1605.
But Nick and his mum's going to help him, and then they're going to realise for sure, like, you need them. You need them on your side. Yeah, there it is.
Got a problem.
What?
He knows Adeline's upstairs with your captain, and so do the two guys he just sent around the back.
Holy, I shut it then. I didn't know that was going to happen.
I'll do everything in my power to protect you and our child.
I choose you, Sean Renard.
So we're back together?
I guess so. Well, you did sleep with my brother.
And you slept with my mother.
There. I feel like mother is worse than brother, right?
There's two men coming into your building. They know Adeline is there. Get out now.
That did not take long for them to get found, did it? No hesitation killing his mate there, was there? That poor baby's ears.
You okay? Come on.
The amount of gunshots they've heard. Oh. This seems a bit random. I mean, I'm all for Rosalie and Monroe, but...
Should I get that?
You might want to put this on speaker.
That'll be a mood killer right there.
Your mom's back?
Wait, didn't your mom kill her mom?
Yes, but Adeline does not know that.
For the record, she fell on a shard of glass.
Oh, he just drives off. Nick's mum's like, I'm going to need that back.
Wow. She's beautiful. Come on in, let's get you settled.
Poor Rosalie and Monroe, like, just forever helping out.
It's pretty impressive. impressive.
Well, thank you very much for bringing her and the chosen one over here.
He has every right to be pissed here.
You're asking would I sacrifice my life to protect her? We both might.
Honest, interesting chat. Bit tense, but we like it. I love her. Rosalie's reaction is that. Okay. Okay.
It's better if you stay with them alone. There's no other way.
Oh my god, she's gonna cry. She's just been passed from pillar to post, hasn't she? She doesn't know what's going on. She's literally just trying to stay afloat and survive.
I'll get you a blanket and some pillows.
Imagine these get like a really good friendship blossom. That's hilarious. Things are gonna get really interesting, aren't they?
As long as you have your child, you'll be vulnerable the rest of your life.
And she knows this. She's been through this. Got a headache, have we?
What am I gonna tell them?
The royals?
Oh. I wouldn't want to punch off that guy.
Last number to have called you was from Vienna. Who's that from?
Victor.
Let's get this over with.
When he vogues, it just terrifies me. This is gonna be real rough, this, isn't it?
It's time to tell Hank that Adeline's back. Hank! She has a baby?
Oh.
I mean, how old is the baby?
It's not yours.
Oh.
Thank God. That's not a woman you want to have a baby with.
He's a good one, is that, Hank?
Are you awake?
Are you kidding? I was never asleep in the first place.
I bet Rosalie is great with kids. She has that, like, relaxing, calm in nature show. Oh, dear. You're gonna have to give her some, Oh, maybe the baby senses someone outside, and that's why she's screaming.
What's wrong with her?
She's warning you. Did they leave?
What just happened?
Oh no, it's... So whenever Kelly's around, the baby's all calm? Here he is. Victor.
This is all over. You wouldn't mind if I took care of Bernard, would you?
I don't mind at all.
Hmm.
I suggest we go right to the source.
So we've got a visitor downstairs. Does this visitor have a name?
His Royal Crown Prince Victor Claude Vig zu Schellendorf von Königsberg.
I gotta love Woo. Oh, he looks nervous. Renard looks nervous.
You're not getting my child.
The child will be given a very good home. So are you willing to put the child first? Or are you going to live on the run for the rest of your life, which I promise you will not be very long?
Oof. What confuses me is that Renard was rejected from the royals for being half hex and beast. So why is this particular child wanted so badly by the royals? Because she's special, or just because times have changed more so now?
Something still bothers me.
What?
This woman who's with the Grimm and Renard. Where did she come from? Who is she? Why was she there?
Who is she? Where did you find her?
Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
Wait a minute. They're gonna arrest Adelind.
Police! Hands behind your head. Turn around.
Oh no, they're arresting Kelly.
Kelly Burkhart, you're under arrest. The murder of Catherine Shade. You have the right to remain silent.
I am shook.
Just need you to make a statement about where you were when your mother died.
I am confusion. So Renard's asked for Kelly to be arrested.
Well, you could leave her with me. The officer will take you to the interview room.
What is he doing? Oh no, he's gonna take the baby. No, he's gonna take the baby. He is.
I thought of a name.
What?
Diana. You killed my mother. What other explanation is there?
Your mother didn't want to tell me anything.
He is. He's taking the baby. But where?
I want you to understand. Sometimes We have to sacrifice what we love most. No.
She's a great actress. Holy. Wait a minute. No. There's no way. Why would he do that? And can't they just kill him anyway? Now that they've got what they want. What's to say that they won't do that? That's not really going to be the baby, is it? Is it going to be a pillow that he's holding, like what they did to Juliet?
We need to talk.
No, where is she?
We can't do this out here.
Where's my daughter?
I had no choice.
Oh my God.
He would have killed you.
Oh my God.
And then he would have killed me.
No, no.
There is no connection like a mother and their child, I'm telling you. There is nothing like it. Oh my days, that is terrifying. Good luck, Victor. Holy.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Glaubst du wirklich, das ist der Aufstand?
This baby's just getting passed around like no one's business. Yes, Renard! I didn't doubt you for a second.
It has to be done.
I hope you're right.
So Adeline's not going to be in the loop here at all. Watch the road, watch the road, watch the road.
I'm gonna have to teach you not to do that in public.
So Diana and Kelly's just gonna look out for each other then now? What? It's so good. This show, honestly, has just upped its game 100%. I was like back and forth over what was going on that whole episode. Like, what are they doing? Will they do that? Will they not do that? I was just second guessing every decision that was making. Okay, where do we start? First off, I really like Adeline, guys, okay? I really like her. I think she's such a good, strong character, and the changes that she's been through, like everything that they brought up, what she's done, is really bad stuff. But if you look at her now, and her goals have just completely changed, her motivations have changed. And when her heart broke, when she realised that they passed the baby over, that hit. That was rough, guys, okay? That was rough. And I don't know how they're going to explain this to Adeline when Victor continues looking for the baby. She's like, what? I thought you had her? You had her this whole time? So I'm like, no, the resistance took her. And then Renard's going to be like, really? I had no idea. So, yeah, they're going to think that the resistance took her, when in reality, Nick's mum's got her. Diana. We have a name now. As soon as Renard was saying to Adeline, look, I just need to come in, make a statement, no biggie, he was so nonchalant about it so badly that I was like, dude's hiding something. He's definitely hiding something, and he was. He most definitely was. So, luckily, there was another plan as well. Adeline she has no idea. I do agree with what Kelly's saying, though. Sometimes you have to do what's right for your kid. Like, you cannot be selfish as a mother. As a parent, I need to correct that. You cannot be selfish as a parent. It just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. As soon as you become a parent, everything you do is for your child. So you need to make sure that both parents are on the same page. And in this case, Renard and Adeline definitely weren't. But I do agree. I think they're doing the right thing. I really, really do. Because as long as Adeline has her baby can't live. because they're constantly on the run. I mean, this baby is what, 10, 11 days old at this point, 12 at max, and they haven't kept still. There's been gunfire and attacks left, right, and center. How is that a good place to raise your baby? It's not. My question now, though, is Kelly gonna pass Diana on to like a loving couple that can take care, or just a person that it can be trusted? Or because she's always on the run and whatnot, she can remain hidden at all costs? Like, because she is clever, like, she goes under the radar her entire life mostly. So if you want someone on your side, it's gonna be her. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued by that, and it does make sense as a production sort of way, because it's hard having a baby on set and watching a baby grow, etc. So I like this idea, because we can check in every now and then, but it's not going to be like an every episode type of deal. At least that's my thought system right now. Obviously you guys know what happens, but I don't have a clue, so she could be back in the next episode for all I know. But I loved it, and I'm glad that Victor did not get his way. The way that he speaks with just so much like certainty and authority, just so arrogant. He triggers me a lot. But I do still have that question. So as long as it's not spoilers, guys, I would love like a little bit of an explanation there, because they might have touched upon it already and I've just forgotten. But the reason Renard was shunned was because he wasn't a pure blood, right? He was half Hexen beast, well, Zao beast, and half royal. And he was rejected for the majority of his life, treated like garbage, blah, blah, blah. Yet Victor wants nothing more than this baby. It's his sole purpose, because this baby is special and the baby has more power than we care to even admit. And that's his sole. He wants to like manipulate and harness that power. Or is it just because times have changed and Victor is now in charge, and he wouldn't have shunned Renard if he was in power back then? I don't know. I mean, my guess is the power thing, but it could be layered as well. It could be layered. I mean, Victor hated Eric apparently, and he was a royal. He was a pure blood. I'm intrigued by their whole family dynamic. I mean, he's threatening Renard's mum as well, so pretty low. Pretty freaking low. I can't wait to watch more. I really, really can't. Oh, it's so good. I'm sure there's so much more to talk about, but just know that I loved everything there. And if I sort of remember anything, I'll say it in the next reaction for sure. Great episode. Great couple of episodes. Really, really strong ones. And I am hyped for the rest of the season, guys. I can't thank you enough for watching my reactions. It really means the world to me, guys. I hope you know that. And if you could give this video a like, just let me know you're enjoying them and I can keep them coming. And yeah, subscribe if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I would just love to have you. And I have all of these reactions in their extended form and early access as well over on Patreon, and the links to that are in the description of this video, so check it out, guys. And I hope to see you all again soon for the next one. Bye, guys. Let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen Raymond, who says, "Oh my, we're so close, 2 episodes away from one of my favourites. Paid another month just to get here. Love your Grimm reactions." Well, thank you, Raymond, for supporting my Patreon. And secondly, I'm assuming you meant this episode right here. Holy, that was good. It was such a strong freaking episode, so it makes sense that that would be your favourite. I just know in my head that there's so much more that I could have discussed in my outro, but you know when you're just that hyped over what you've seen and your thoughts aren't making sense. At least that's how I feel right now. So like I say, if things come to mind in my next reaction, I'll add it in there, but if not, I'll just reply to all of you guys' comments down below. Don't forget to leave them, because I do love to read them and catch up with you guys and your thoughts on this show. And if you want to see one of your comments at the end of my videos, then that is the place to do it as well. And maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.